All right, guys. I'm gonna start a series for all those people who wanna stay single. And as you know, I don't know whether you know it or not. I never said it clearly. I'm against staying single, especially in America, especially for an Indian. Yes, okay. I'm against the idea of trying to stay single, especially for an Indian who has come from India into this country, especially from an Indian who's come to this country. And I'll tell you multiple things. There is a reel I'm going to share, and that reel talks about how it is difficult in India itself. You do not know how the loneliness of this country will start to hit you. She's talking about that the charm of staying single stays till the time you are young. Actually, that is not true. That is not true. It ends. The charm ends much before that. When your friends start to get married, that's when it ends. When your friends have kids, then that's when it will end completely. So you may be young at that time. For example, I had my first kid around in early 30s or late 20s. So if that is a situation with your friends, then there is no way they will be able to hang out with you or be able to take out that same amount of time that they did when they were alone without any wife and kids. So that's when it will start to hit you, and you would still be quite young. So around the age of acha, another thing that kicks in, please remember, before the age of 25, your mental mindset is different. Your mindset, not just your mindset, your physiological brain is different. So your mind is different, your mindset is different, and you can stay single. So when you hit 27, 28, you start to develop a certain sense of self-respect. So you need to understand there are hormones which are deciding your fate. You are not the one who's your thought process will not work. So certain hormones kick in, and that's what starts to make you feel even more like you need more self-respect, you need more belongingness. You don't really, you cannot really like in college days used to hang out with all these boys and everything, right? And keep hunting and all those things. You won't be able to do all that, right? Third thing that will start to happen is, these girls who are available to you, they will cease to be available. Mature girls who are 3-4 years younger to you will stop being available. They would all be taken. Yes, that's another thing will start. But very interesting thing will start at the fourth point is hunting will start to seem like a chore. Yeah, it is a chore. You'll feel that you're wasting too much time in hunting. So if you're ambitious and you want to do something in your life, you'll see that this hunting is not working out to your advantage. It is great when there is just a lot of birds and you just have to shoot one. It's very easy, you just shoot in the dark and one girl gets, one bird gets targeted. It is much easier. But when you are 30ish or 31ish, around 30, 31ish, 2-3-year-old younger girls, they start to evaporate from the scene. Much younger girls are available, like 7-8 years younger, and they do not cut it. They don't give you any emotional satisfaction or any kind of satisfaction. You will start to feel that loneliness even more around 29, 30. At the age of 30, it will become horrible. Especially if you are in America, it will become extremely bad. So if you're an American who has grown up here in America, it may be easier because there are a lot of girls still available. But for an Indian, a lot of girls will not be available. And other thing is, Indian girls who would be available, Indian American girls who would be available, they won't be available to you. You will notice that. So this thing, so in America, because Indian girls don't, मुंह नहीं लगाती जो इंडिया से आए होते नए लोग हो ना, जो NRI लड़कियां होती है ना, जो बॉर्न एंड ब्रॉट अप होती है, ABCDs, वो FOBs को, फ्रेश ऑफ द बोट को मुंह नहीं लगाती. So ABCD stands for American born confused they see, and FOBs stand for fresh off the board. So FOB is you who's new from America, whether you have spent 3-4 years, 5-6 years here, you're still FOB for them. And ABCD is the one who's born and brought up here or came here at a very young age, like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 or something. They're all ABCDs. They have American accent. They think like an American because they grew up here. So ABCD girls do not really hang out with like to hang out with FOBs, right? So as an FOB, you will have really no option left, and you will be having very small target segment. Even in India, it will be very small. Please remember, because all those good girls will start to evaporate. When you are 26, 27, the girls that are available to you, they're 23, 24, they are not married, their intellectual level is yours, is same as yours, and they are very smart and like you, and they are probably one of your target girls for marriage. But when you're 29, the girls who are available, if they're 23, 24, you may not like them emotionally, and in a because of their maturity. But when they are, but when they are, but when they are, what you call it, but when you are, but when you're 30, your 27-year-old girls stop becoming available to you because they're married, and only what is left, the junk. I'm going to be clear so that it's easy. Otherwise, you will not end up following the simple formula, right? The junk starts to, just only junk remains. Only junk is left. बचा कुचा माल रह जाता है. चाय पीने के बाद जो नीचे रहती है ना पत्ती, वो दिख रही है कभी, जिसको तुम प्याली में छोड़ देते हो, तुम वो बस रह जाता है. सिमिलरली कॉफी में भी. और आपको डिवोर्सेस मिलने लग जाएंगी. यू स्टार्ट टू मीट विद डिवोर्सेस, एंड इट इज, रिमेंबर, दे आर अ स्कार्ड सोल. It is going to be very difficult for you to, to live with a girl or a boy who's scarred soul. Remember, who knows what their story is, whether husband used to beat them up or something, or the wife, or who knows, the wife was very maniacal or whatever. I've seen all these kind of stories where wife was maniacal. So who knows what the story is. So basically it will be hard. It will be very hard, guys. Trust me. So